All right. All right. Hello. Good morning. Good. The camera's working. The camera stopped working on me first thing this morning. And let me tell you, that was fun. That was fun. Hello. Hello and good morning. Hello and good morning. D, enjoy your lurk. Thank you for being here. Celestian, thank you for the 45 stream streak. Goodness gracious. Let me say good morning to everybody. Sage, hello. Good morning. Sailor Kiki, good morning. Welcome on in. Kira, good afternoon. How are you? I hope everybody is doing a little bit. Hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Celestian, good morning. Yeah, everything's good there. Fussing with play night stuff. It's still the weekend. That's true. It is. I mean, I guess it's still technically the weekend for us because Aaron has the day off. But yeah, some folks have to work today. I think it's weird how we have these holidays and it feels like we have so many holidays, but then it's just like, well, what happens on the holiday? Nothing. It's just and it's like, okay, but you know, it doesn't mean anything or do anything, right? And so I'm just like, well, do we want to give people the day off or anything? No, not at all. Like, oh, okay. Well, then what are we doing? Then what are we doing here? You know? Can't stop the engine. I mean, that's also true. And I've gone on record as saying that in a way that really sucks. You kind of have to, you know, I've said before that it in the way that capitalism sucks, but to keep going, there needs to be, I mean, we've talked about this with like people having like night shifts and stuff, you know, where it's just like, yeah, there should be people who work night shifts because there are things that require, you know, round the clock administration. But there also should be services and things to support the people that do that, right? My frustration with people having night shifts is that it's like, oh, well, then everything just shuts down. The people who have to work overnight, we just do nothing for them. They just can suck eggs. Is there a bank open? No. Is there a grocery store open? No. Maybe you get a gas station, you know, the handful of 24-hour locations, and that's it. And please don't take this as like a support of capitalism, but also like capitalism is what we got. And as much as I would love to see it change, it ain't gonna change with much alacrity. You know, I think it's very popular for people in America to like look at Japan and say, oh God, Japan's so idyllic, all of this. I do think Japan is a great model for what a country that loves capitalism can do for the people who work inside of it, right? I think Japan is a great model for, hey, look, we have soul crushing capitalism too, but we also make our cities very walkable. We make public transit very accessible, very affordable. It goes to where we want. We have designed our culture in such a way with positives and negatives, right? Positives and negatives, that when you are working your 10-hour day, you can stop by the market on your short walk home from the train station to your house to pick up dinner. Is that better? Is it good? Not like in a general sense. It's better. By law, all bars in Pennsylvania shut down at 2 a.m. So most food places don't stay open much longer than that. Yeah, and that's a thing. We would have to redo our whole society in such a way for the 24-hour things that people require that, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen. It should, like we talked about, it should. But I thought we were modeling off the Swedes. I don't know. This is gonna sound rude, right? This is gonna sound rude. I don't know what the Swedes are doing so explicitly that we need to model off of them. I just don't know. It sounds shitty. It sounds like I'm calling them out, but it's just like, no, I just don't know. Like what? Okay, cool. That's fine. That's the thing. What are they doing? What are they doing that's so hot? That's all I just want to know. Because maybe it's cool. We should have high-speed rail. If any country in the world should have high-speed rail, it's the country that's the size of 7 countries. Do you know what I mean? Like us in Canada absolutely should have high-speed rail. Are people going on about what some other countries doing? I'm like, sure, talk to your community. You're like, just get them on board. Yeah. Oh man, there's countries do. Yeah, that'd be great. Talk to people. Tell everybody, and then, tell somebody who's in charge about it. So they can ignore you and take a bribe. But I'm glad folks are having a reckoning moment with the things that are broken. I hope that energy keeps up. I hope the energy, not just even the midterms, I hope that energy keeps up. I hope that energy keeps up in general. So you just gotta keep that energy. You gotta keep that energy going. But in good news, I said a long time ago, y'all had so much to say about this man voted for him in power a second time. The fuck? Oh, people love voting for a guy they hate though, because people are stupid. People are stupid. But so fun news, right? Fun news. Aaron and I played a good little bit of Digimon this weekend. I went and traded my the big card that I pulled. If you remember the boxes that Aaron and I opened, the Digimon boxes that we opened, Aaron pulled that card that was like $80. Since then, I've been like, what am I gonna do with this card? I've been trying to find a place to sell it, whatever. I've been trying to find people to trade it for. Somebody at the new event in town took an interest in it in my trade binder and was like, yeah, we'll figure out a trade, blah, 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 blah. So we did a trade. We set up a trade last week. We did the trade yesterday. He mentioned, he's like, hey, he's like, I'd love to keep this card that we talked about if we can. So if we can figure something else out, let's talk about it. And then through talking with him, talking with Aaron, because a number of the cards that I was getting were for stuff for her, we ended up putting one card back and we got a brand new card. We got the secret rare for the new set. So we got the big card. That here, let me just F11 here. So we here, good. You can see the price. So we traded for one of these for Aaron, which she's been really excited. Oh, let me turn Tiltify off on this screen. So she rebuilt her deck with this guy and a bunch of other cards. He actually gave us a bunch of cards for her as well, which was really nice. I really do appreciate when we're doing stuff, and people talk to and interact with Erin like she's her own person, instead of just like my wife or something. Especially at like a game store type thing, especially in places that are very, you know, gross male nerd likelihood. When people talk to Aaron and are nice to Aaron, I notice and she notices. So it was nice that he was like, you know, he didn't say, hey, she was collecting this right. He just went, hey, you're collecting this right. And you might be surprised the amount of people that don't do that. So it'll be a while until we get another one of these, but they've been in free fall since the set came out. So we'll see how they settle. You know, we see how they settle. This is the secret rare. This is the rarest card in the set, right? So I really wouldn't expect to pay. How's Gaiamon shaking out? Yeah, look, Gaiamon has dropped super hard. Gaiamon has dropped super hard. This is the secret rare from 5 sets ago. Now you might say, Matt, it was never as high as Vortextramon, and I would say, Mossy Meadows. But to drop to $3, you know, you just gotta wait them out. So, but the thing I really want to get to, the thing I'm excited about, it finally happened. Breezy, hello. CyberConnect is giving us a new dot hack game. CyberConnect is giving us a new dot hack game for their 30th anniversary. And they listen, I'll say it right here right now. This is a day one for me. This is a day one for me. This has to be a day one for me. You know what I mean? I've got to be right there for them. You know, bringing back, did I miss the trailer? No, we're watching it right now. We're watching it right now. D, good morning. I appreciate Twitch was like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. D, I hope you're having a good morning. Except the one guy's very funny. Except the one guy is very funny. I'm glad I checked in. I got a moment to check this out. Yeah, I'm just getting all the chords set up. Let's hide the background music. It's very chill after a tumultuous start to the weekend. Well, I hope everything's going all right, D. What's the trailer for? So we're getting a new dot hack game. Finally. Bandai is letting CyberConnect have the license, and they're getting to make a new dot hack. I am teased. Get teased. Hell yeah. Why didn't put it in 720? YouTube, what are you doing to me? You're killing me. They used the same sound right here when the data drain triggers. That That's the same sound. That's the same sound from the PS2 games. This isn't the first dot hack property with zero. There's an unfinished novel series with the same name. How do we get them to translate the novels? How do we get them to do it? Get it out here. Let's go. Let's go. I'm so psyched for this. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I don't know anything about dot hack. It's my first time hearing about it. So dot hack is a shared universe narrative. It revolves around an MMO called The World, which is you know, kind of like a style, like a fantasy styled MMO, very kind of EverQuest-y. But it's about various people getting stuck in the world. It was I don't want to say it was the first anime to do. Oh no, I'm stuck for real in this video game, but I think it is. And you know, various hackers and things that happen. I think it's famed for being a multimedia property as well. You know, there were video games and anime and manga and light novels that explored different you know, different characters and different parts of the timeline and stuff like that. Okay, it's you. Yeah, it's really cool. And you know, at a time when that wasn't, I guess, super easy, you know, like the first games were in the PS2 era. And you know, in the way that you literally can't do, in the way that you literally can't do anymore, they put out 7 PS2 games. And I want to say 2 PSP games. So it's something. It was something, let me tell you. And they also did the incredibly rare thing, your save carried between each game. You had to have played part 1 to play part 2. You know? You had to have played part 1 to play part 2. Because it's a direct continuation and you take your character from part 1 to part 2. Yeah. There's a PSP game that was never translated and a fighting game for the PS4 that was on the same disc as a movie. Yeah, they have a bunch of stuff that wasn't translated. Let's go over here. I need to adjust the webcam. Yeah, there we go. You just get a little bit more of the webcam on the 4x3. All right. Back to Skies. Let me open all of my GameFAQs pages. Nuja, hello. Happy President's Day from President Dwayne Elizondo to Mountain Dew Camacho. Oh my God, Nuja, hello. Oh, and I gotta open the PDF. Gotta open the PDF for the guide. Nuja, good morning. Yeah, I doubt that anything new will get translated. But I'm hoping that the excitement will get people to like fans to translate new stuff. I'm going for a walk. It's good for my health. It helps me get out of my head. That's a good idea, Kara. That's a good idea, Kara. I can support that. I can support that. I hope you enjoy your walk. All right. Let's get into the game. Remember where the hell we were. As I'm surrounded by information. Because, you know, I'm playing a JRPG. I think there was a journal thing, right? Yeah. Right, so we fought the Valuans. We fought the Valuans, and we went to, we need to find the Lost City, right? We need to find the Lost City. I wish we had a list of all the Chams. I think I got them all, but I wish there was like a list. We're the hand and the bird point. Right. Okay, let's check our discoveries. So we're missing one after this. I don't. I don't think we're going to. Yeah. Golden Man, Gates of Rixus. We'll get there. That's definitely gonna happen. Golden. We need to discover the palace. And the gates. Oh man, we're back at it. We're back at it, hell yeah. All right. I was dancing that jungle beat. It's a good, you know, the soundtrack in this game is real good. Kind of underrated, if I'm honest. Okay. So the Golden Man was over here, right? Due south of the Golden Man. Here we go. Here we go.
Over there.
With this BS again.
Take this.
Yeah, what did everybody get up to this weekend? What was going on that people were excited about? Have a little streak as a treat. Good Lord. Nuja. So many, 535 streams. That's too many. Went to my parents' house for game night. That sounds nice. Did you have a good time? Oh, we need to start doing silver. Okay. Did you play anything fun? Listen, you have to set the whole deck on fire. The enemies are right in front of you. No. Burn it down. Yeah, I think the golden man was in... Or was he over here? Okay, here's the golden man. So south of that. Hell yeah! Great. Great. Finished my first Elden Ring playthrough and then played Exit 8. Exit 8 is great. The Stone Palace was a site of ceremonies based on the ancient lunar calendar built during the reign of the Moon Kings. Oh, that sounds cool. This place flourished as the center of Ixtacan civilization for ages, but was destroyed several years ago by the Valuans. Boo. What was your build, Ninja? Okay, so we got the Great Bird, the Golden Man, the Gates of Rixus, which we'll get, the Palace, the Village, find this invisible island. Well, that's up there, so it's not, okay, so it's not that. Okay. Use their smart TV to play Luna games like Clue and Jackbox. I love Jackbox. This is the Iron Net. I heard Valuans built this to prevent people from coming here from North Ocean. I guess they don't want anybody to find out about this new land. I hate to say this, I don't think we're gonna be able to break through that thing. We should turn back. We should break it, is what I think. I think fuck you. Big bonk, lots of strength, great sword plus 25, one-shot minor enemies, spam skills to beat bosses. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Do you use any of the cool summon stuff? Because I know like the spirits or whatever. I know they don't work for all builds.
Honk, fuck off.
Holy shit, your chat's getting flagged. Brian, that's what they should do when they raid. That's what they should do when they raid, is they should go, holy shit, you're getting flagged. Brian, hello. I'm gonna get some reading done. I have a chapter to finish and a book to finish. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Over there.
That was easy.
Did the one that was a mimic, so summoned a copy of me. Oh yeah, see, that's a good one. Yeah, classic. Classic, very effective. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah. What if me again? Oh, that's gonna be strong as fuck. Boom. A huge stone face that stands quietly, buried deep in the forest of Ixtaca. The stones have been fitted so tightly together, not even insect could crawl between them. It is the remnant of an ancient civilization. Instead, I'm gonna read comics and play Final Fantasy 14. Fuck yeah! Look, I support this. I support this. Okay, I'm gonna leave the Horteca entrance. Right, we're gonna mess with our backup saves a little bit. But, okay. So we're in Rixus. There are 2 chams that we need to get and 1 moonfish. Okay. Yeah, I remember we were watching somebody play some Elden Ring, and that mimic summon looks real strong. I also finished a book about Avatar Kyoshi from Last Airbender. One of these days, I really need to watch Avatar. Cham. Oh, 10. Is that the right number? Yes. Great. Okay, we are caught up on chams. We have gotten all chams. That's the best news. That's the best news we could have, honestly. Holy shit. We've not missed a single cham, and that makes me very happy. And we are, of course, gonna re-update the saves. Admittedly, it's been a while since I've read for leisure. 425 pages? That's pretty hefty for a, you know, a tie-in novel. That's pretty hefty for a tie-in novel, but yeah, hell yeah. It's part 1 of 2? Holy cow. They're really exploring the space. Oh, right, I gotta put the, hang on. Orange. Okay. Had to go for a walk even though it's really cold. I'm so tired of winter. Walks are good though, you know? I need my outside time. Yeah, you know, sometimes you really just gotta get out and move around a little bit. I was a baby, I used to cry until my mom put me outside. That's very funny. Okay. Okay. We're gonna make another save. We're gonna make another save. I'm sorry. It's JRPGs, right? It's JRPGs. Look, if you get annoyed with how much I save, you can yell at Brian because I used to never do backup saves. And then Brian has yelled at me about it basically every year of our friendship. And he just convinced me. You know, he convinced me. If you really want to be thorough, go sell those discoveries and come back. That's a good point. That's, you know what? You know what we're gonna do? We're not even gonna see this cutscene, but because the game might count that as progress. The game might count that as progress. That's a very good point. That's a very good point, Sage. Backup saves are key. Green mean hello. Green Bean, thank you for reminding me. I need to get the Friends of the Table. I need to go to friendsofthetable.shop. That shirt's so good. Which color did you buy? Which color did you buy? I'm trying to not buy black shirts anymore, but I really think that black shirt pops. I really think the black shirt pops better than the white shirt does. I'll be buying the black when it pops more. I know I'll spill coffee on a white shirt. This is the struggle. This is the struggle with buying not black shirts. Is I immediately will spill something on it. I wish it was a purple or even a beigey off-white. I'm gonna buy the biggest shirt, biggest sticker they got. That's Pata Mio. Yeah, I do hate that so many shirts are just black and white. Like I love when a Yeti shirt is in a color. Like I know, like I'm wearing a purple shirt right now, and part of why I love this Digimon shirt, excuse me, is that it's purple. Part of why I love this shirt so much. And then the other one is orange, which owns. I'm considering getting the sticker because it's such good art. I'm gonna get a sticker and then I'm gonna try to find a nice like Hobonichi journal cover or something and put that on there. Where's the guy? Also, you play purple decks. I mean, that's true. Listen, I'm nothing if not stereotypical. I was actually playing my Puppets deck, my Digimon Puppets deck this weekend, and it's mostly yellow. And it's awkward.
Trans rights.
Fuck yeah, trans rights. Carnation, hello. Matt, stop missing. I wish, well, I was gonna say, I wish I could make them stop missing, and I probably could. I probably could if I like looked at their, yeah, I mean, like, look, they all have, you know, pretty good hit percentages. There's only so much I can do. The stream left off over at 60K. Fuck yeah. Which means we're getting the Dwarf Fortress LP. For people who don't know what Green Bean and I are talking about, Friends of the Table is doing a charity fundraiser this weekend for the it's like women's immigration response of Minnesota. I don't remember exactly what it's called. I don't remember the exact name, but they are an organization that is helping with food and supplies and rent and bills for all of the bullshit that is happening in Minnesota. They started yesterday. They're going to do more today. And they are doing a lot of different games. They have a lot of very interesting goals. So if you're interested and you would like to donate to them, you can go to friendsofthetable.net and see what's going on. Women's Foundation of Minnesota, that's what it is. Thank you, Green Bean. And you can donate directly. They're also donating all proceeds from friendsofthetable.shop for February and March. And they have a fantastic new shirt up in support of this charity fundraiser that they're calling Icebreaker, with art by Connor Fawcett, who's done art for them for a number of things. So check it out. Buy a shirt if you want a shirt. Donate if you want to donate. It's going to a really cool cause. And, you know, they've already hit 60K, so they are doing a number of games on YouTube and stuff. It's a Latin run mutual aid org, doing things like getting food to folks in hiding. Oh yeah, that's right. The shirt proceeds go to Immigration Law Center. Right. The store proceeds are going to somewhere else. That's right. Wish we didn't need it, but right. Yeah, the same way I feel anytime this sort of like really impressive, fantastic mutual aid stuff is done, where it's just like, I wish we didn't have to do this. I love that everyone has come together so hard and has made this happen. Also, holy shit. Yeah, if you want to post a link, that'd be super good, Green Bean. I think it's bit.ly/icebreaker2026 is the main donation link. But I really I encourage everybody to go check out Friends of the Table on socials. You know, go get all the info. Fuck Ice, sorry to get it out there. No, don't be sorry, fuck Ice. Fuck Ice, it's fucking bananas. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Oh, that's a very effective attack. Excuse me. All right, where was that little guy? No, it's you know, like I said, it's frustrating that we need to have these things, that we need to do these things. But we can also always appreciate communities coming together and effective change, communities coming together and helping each other. And you know, in a way that I can be bitchy for a second, people with platforms coming together and fucking walking their talk. You know? My dad is very much not aligned with me politically, but he's very much in my life. When I tell you I had to argue with him that ICE is a terrorist group. Yeah, because the people on the right are being actively fed lies. You know? For as much as they're not engaging with it critically in any way, shape, or form, they're also actively being lied to.
That wasn't so bad.
So, 'cause, you know, 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 Wind gem ring. My favorite Dead by Daylight streamer has a fuck ice command. It brings up links for resources, donations, a way to call your senators. Hell yeah. You know, a lot of centers reserve terrorism for folks they don't see as white. Which is racist. The problem as always. Fucking centrist, Jesus Christ. I feel like I just popped in, there it is. I was like, I feel like I just popped in there and he was right there. Okay. Let's get everybody healed up. And we'll resave. It was a fun little side adventure. Yeah, I can't think of any argument I would entertain of like that anything that ICE is doing is good or just or helpful or like I can't. Now I know why they call this place the City of Mist, but I don't remember seeing any mist in the forest. The air's thin, it's a little hard to breathe. We were going up for a long time. I think these mists are actually clouds. This doesn't look anything like a lost city of gold. There's just a bunch of ruins up here. In the old world, Rixus was the capital of the Green Civilization. It was destroyed by the Rains of Destruction. Since then, it's been frozen in time. These craters must have been caused by the moonstones that were bombarding the city. I'm not seeing any gold here. As time passes, the story about this city probably got more and more exaggerated. We were supposed to find gold here. I should have slapped that dirty old man silly when I had the chance. I mean, we can go back, you can still do it. Oh, I need to take it off this screen. I always forget, there's so many places I put the Tiltify on. The closest I could see is that it's good they're going mask off to the degree that even enlightened and centrist types are admitting, oh, this is bad. That's less ICE doing it good and more centrists getting their head out of the ground. What the? Hello? Vyse, if this city's been dead for generations, then who's that? Where? Over there. It's gonna cut back. Yeah, nobody there. Late stage capitalism took my lizard milk. Where? I don't see anything. Huh? But there was someone there. Okay, the city's been dead for a very long time. Who else would be here? Probably just your imagination acting up. Why don't you believe me? I know I saw something. Fina, do you think maybe I saw a ghost? A ghost? Well, what's a ghost? That face is very funny, just like. It's been a while since you said something like that. Poke! A ghost is, how should I explain this? Well, it's something very scary, that's for sure. Really? Well, if you're this scared, Akia, this ghost must be something scary indeed. Two things I hate the most right now are dirty old men and ghosts. My sister's having to deal with making plans at work to deal with ICE if they showed up. Vyse, have you ever fought a ghost? You know, In the land of sky pirates, they absolutely believe the wind can be evil. They absolutely believe the wind can be evil. Vyse, let's not go. We'll be cursed. Oh, come on, Arcadia. We came all this way for the green crystal, and we're not going back empty-handed. You can just wait here until we get back. Oh, no, I'm not waiting here all by myself with those things out there. All right, I'll go with you. I can't believe I'm doing this. All right. Let us begin. These kids don't know lizard milk. Whoa! All right, they're red. They want purple and blue. Okay, good damage.
Go, people. Take this.
Bam. Eat it. Told me elder millennials wouldn't get down with the Sobe resurgence. You know, they're bringing everything else back. Fuck it, why not? Right? They're bringing everything else back. Fuck it, you may as well bring back something I like. You know?
That was easy.
May as well bring back something I like. Selkie! Selkie, hello! Oh, that reminds me. I got an email today. We are on the list. Oh my God. Holy shit, look at this guy. This guy's cool. We are on the list for a key for Sucker for Love 3 when it comes out.
Take this.
So when Sucker for Love 3 hits, right here. Never got huge into Sobe. I'm sure it was, but it sure was everywhere. I was already preferred Nantucket Nectar because they had fun little factoids in the cabs. Did you mispronounce Snabble? Red, purple. No, it's purple. And then that guy's red. Did I watch the Control Resident video? No. They don't have to sell me on the game anymore. I'm there. They got me. They said, hey, we're making another one. They said, hey, we're making a new Control. And I said, cool. Lots of classic franchises coming back. They're remaking the original God of War trilogy. Fuck me. Fuck me. I mean, can you hold my wallet for me? Yeah, can I get on like a payment plan? The original God of War VA clip was powerful. I don't know what you're referring to. Antoic Neckers is a different brand. I think it still exists. I've never seen that brand. It's so funny.
Here goes.
PlayStation Direct was done by the original God of War VA. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Are they bringing it back for the remakes, or?
We won! We won!
I mean, they better. It'd be rude to have them involved if not. That'd be pretty shitty. Hey, will you announce remakes that we didn't tell you about in any way, shape, or form? Eye of Truth. Boosts defense, magic defense, especially to purple magic, and protects against confusion. Excuse me. Yeah, in the fun way, like, I don't want to shit in anybody's Cheerios. Like, I don't care. I don't care. Oh, hell yeah.
That was fun.
That's how you do that. Anthony Del Rio is voicing young Kratos. Bless you. Just like Scott Menville is known as Robin no matter what role they put him in. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Go, people!
was easy.
Okay. So we're going this way. This takes me across. That's fun. Okay. Oh, I read one of the things said towards the end of the area with the moving platforms. Okay. So I got to keep an eye out for a moonfish. I got to keep an eye out for the moonfish.
Fire consume my enemy! Slam to first!
Hell yeah.
Serves 'em right.
Ooh, a moonberry. Ooh, I wonder what our moonberry situation is looking like. 3. All right, hold up. Okay, we can't learn any more, but 3 moonberries, good number to have. Good number to have. Let's check everybody's health also. Looking good. Yeah, I'm psyched for new control. I'm really psyched, obviously, for dot hack. I want to. I don't think there's an easy way to there's no real way that we're gonna finish those, that we'll be able to do those original games by the time that comes out. Which, you know, they were like, you don't have to know anything, but that's always wrong. So we'll have to see how it goes. We'll have to see how it goes. We'll play it by ear. We'll play it by ear. Excited for the remake. Like it way more, like Greek Crit was way more. Sure. I don't think I've heard anybody describe those games as a walking sim, so that's pretty funny. Okay. Encounter rate in this game continues to be too damn high. Okay, so there's another chest there. So I don't think that's correct at all. I have not played it one lick. So I cannot speak to it through personal experience, but I've never heard someone describe it that way. Like, oh God, it's fine. I caught it. I forgot when the burst goes off, the controller vibrates. A lot. Okay, my Tamagotchi's still asleep.
That wasn't so bad.
Have you played them, Nuja? Going back to Ice Sucks, the place I ordered tea from online is donating profits this month to Boston's anti-migra org. Is that Friday or is that somewhere else? Most Sony games released from the late PS3 onwards. Constantly walking in a straight line to hear a story briefly interrupted by narrow corridor or brief action. I don't think that's correct. And like I said, I have not played them. So I think that's just an inaccurate characterization. Surprised how much I enjoyed God of War and Ragnarok. I never clicked with the originals. I remember playing one a little bit. Not a lot. I think I rented it. You know? I think I rented it once. Hello? Oh, it's you. Okay. I thought you were in the bedroom. Oh. Aaron has the day off and is doing stuff, and I'm not used to all these sounds. I fell off both very quickly because I was bored, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. I mean, that's fine, but I think you're incorrectly categorizing them in your dislike. This guy rules. Old Growth Alchemy. It's a tea shop run by a queer witch. I mean, isn't that who runs all tea shops? Who else is out here running tea shops? Who is buying tea from not queer witches? Sloth man spreading everywhere. I do love the lean of the It's very funny. It's very, very funny. Hey, you know what, Fina? You probably have magic at this point. That we can start being a little judicious with. You know, you gotta balance your Stonecutter X1. What do we think? Do we think a Stonecutter's a drachma weapon? No. Is it a... Okay. I buy tea from a local shop that's run by a Chinese middle-aged woman because Chinatown. That's fair. Those are the two options. Those are the two options. Oh. Ooh, new Vyse sword. Okay. Hell yeah. Good, solid upgrade. The best part of a JRPG. Hey, what if it was your sword, but better? Great. Those are my favorite swords. The exact same sword I have, but 20 attack higher? Great. Okay, the big guy's purple, right? So we're gonna... this guy is red. So what if I did one of these? Oh. Oh, that's right. I got the email. Hang on. I got an email. I gotta look at that I'm just remembering existed. I get emails every so often that I'm like, oh, I should look at this email later. And then it's later and No, gross. Unsubscribe to this email. Gross. Gross. This one. This one. Okay, so I just have to go to the website. Okay, come on. Come on, me. Let's I know how to type. I can type. This guy rules. This Slothstra, this guy rules. He's a big sloth deer. He's kicking my shit in. I can respect that.
Let us be thankful for our safety.
You know? Okay, move that one to trash. That's okay. Let's pull that up. Okay. You know what I mean? I respect when you fight a regular monster and they kind of start to kick your shit in a little bit. I mean, you know, you have that one guy pop up and you're like, oh, you know, that's great. That's JRPG. Sounds like you'd love SMT. I mean, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, when I played Nocturne, that was a good time. Yeah. I also love he's just chilling and we roll up and beat the tar out of him. Do you know what I mean? It feels like he's just like, oh, hey guys, what's going on? Oh, you know?
Over there.
Oh my God. Matt, did you play the Rideout route or the Dante route? We did the Dante route. We did the Dante route because I think there was something with the Rideout route. I don't remember what it was. There was some reason that the Rideout route was trickier or something. There was something with the Rideout route that I was like, nah, I don't think I want to try to do this on stream. And you know, the thing with the game is featuring Dante from Devil May Cry, so it was, you know. Oh, she's cute. Oh, she got confused. Ah, that's fun.
I'm glad everyone is okay.
Okay, there's one platform sitting against. There's one platform sitting against the side of a ruined building that's actually part of a chain of platforms that take you back to the beginning. I wonder if that's this one. It's not. Okay, so it's, oh, maybe it's that one. I think it's that one. Okay, where does this go? This one does take us back to the beginning. Okay. Oh, get into it. Oh my God, to get into a fight the second I step off the teleporter is kind of garbage. That's kind of garbage, actually. Oh man, that's so funny. That's so funny. That's so funny. All right. Remember begging for Rideout to come back. 4 years later, we got Rideout Remaster. Yeah, I hope. Oh yeah, there's the moonfish right there. Okay, so yeah, so it is that platform. Okay, okay. Rideout Remaster is annoyingly one of the remasters I like. Oh, this area is gonna be complicated. Holy shit. It's annoyingly one of the remasters that I like. Oh, hello? Because they actually took some of the things that were really annoying in the first game Oh, this guy again. They actually like fixed a number of the ways that the game was not interestingly difficult, but frustratingly difficult, like actually kind of, I don't want to say poorly designed, but things that are just like, oh, this, you know, this is not the way things like this should work out. So if that gets people excited about Ride Out as a property, and that gets them to make more Ride Out games, that would be cool. I kind of wish they'd just done 1 and 2 as a package or something, but late PS2 era jank. No, it wasn't even jank. It wasn't even jank. It was just some of the ways that they designed. Like I think I'm trying to remember everything from it. If I remember correctly, the gun was almost like barely worthwhile in the first game. They improved a lot of it in like the second game, in the, you know, the original release. But in the first game, like if I remember correctly, the gun was almost completely worthless because of how long it took you to use it and to reload. I do think it's a nice change to having 2 demons. Like that was a very good change they added to the second one. So it was nice to see them backdate that change. It's the sort of like, I think it's not a remake. I think it's a remaster. Like, or it's not a remaster, it's a remake. Like they remade the game, like definitionally. But it is on that annoying line where I'm like, this is still close enough to the game, to the original game, and makes it available and hopefully of interest to people.
That was a close one.
That it's like, okay. Ooh, Dexus Seed. Yeah. You got Dexus Seed for beating him. The gun was useless in 1. You had to buy, right, you have to buy bullets with like just, yeah, that's the sort of thing that I mean, where it's just like, that's just a bad idea. It's just a bad idea to have done it that way. Did use it, it did nothing and stunned the demon for, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, hey, it's clear that this isn't what you wanted it to do. And we can take another run at it. Golden Mask, a valuable treasure. Oh yeah, right. When you open those boxes, you find a treasure that you sell for a ton of money, which is fine. You know, that's a good problem to have. Next cham. Take the stairs up and you will find the cham. Okay. So let's take the stairs up and get the cham. There we go. Ooh. Remaster is much better. Yeah. I watched Brian play enough of that. I watched Brian play enough of that to get the vibe that it's like, oh yeah, no, this is, oh, I'm going the wrong way. It's just like, yeah, this is just a better version. Counter that with the Fatal Frame 2 remaster. You know? which is a completely different game.
That was easy.
And actually has some things that I think are interesting changes to the game, in mechanical and narrative ways, but like I think it's just frustrating to do all of this work and then be like, yeah, but it's just, you know. They kind of had to add the 2 demon party. They didn't have to, but I think it's the reasonable thing to do. I think it's a reasonable change. They could have balanced the game around having 1 demon. But I think it's a better idea to have adopted the 2 demon party. I think it's just the better decision, because then if they decide they want to do a second game, they are going to adapt the second one, then hey, you know, they've built the engine for both of them, which is probably why they did it. What remaster were you talking about? Fatal Frame 2. They're doing a Fatal Frame 2 remaster, and I don't know if they're calling it a remaster or a remake, whatever, it's a remake. But I saw a trailer and they've made some changes that I think are actually really smart, and changes that it's like, oh, I kind of wish this had been in the original game. This is kind of a smart addition. And annoyingly, I love Fatal Frame. I will probably play the Fatal Frame 2 remaster. Just because like they absolutely have me with Fatal Frame. But
That was easy.
Magus Seed. Okay, well that might be for magic. I'm gonna give, if that's max MP by 1. Oh, yeah, listen, there's no reason for Vyse to have more MP. That's... Confuse a target. That's good. That's good. I like that. Yeah, there's some changes in the Fatal Frame 2 remaster I think are actually good changes. You can hold your sister's hand, and that means you're slower. But your character doesn't get as scared, which I don't know how I like as a mechanic. Is also part of the thing. But I think that's a smart. I think that's a smart addition. I think that's a fun thing to add. Speaking of remasters, what do you think the chances of a Persona 1? What do I think the chances of the Persona PSP games being added to the Classics library? I don't know. I wish we had a little more view into how that worked. You know, I wish we had a little more view into, you know, is that a thing that Sony is paying Atlas to do? Is that a thing that Atlas is like, oh, hey, I'm interested? You know, is that a thing that Atlas is like, you know, we want to get these games on the service?
That was easy.
Blah, 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 blah. I think the problem with something like that is, what are the chances? I don't know. Excuse me. You know? Okay. Here's the moonfish. Here's the moonfish. And that's kind of a related discussion. I was thinking about it the other day. It's so unlikely. It's so unlikely that I'm gonna buy the next Xbox. And so I kind of had the realization the other week. It's like, oh, I'm gonna have to get a PlayStation, aren't I? Like, or the gaming PC life. Well, some things aren't gonna come to a gaming PC, you know? Like, Jack and Daxter being playable on PS5. That's just not gonna come to PC. Or whatever, you know. So a lot of those Sony gaming classics, oh, Ruin Arm, that's you know. And so in the way that I talk the talk, or, you know, want to talk the talk about saying, hey, you know, when these games are available, you should buy them. You should pay money for them to show them support and interest in all of this. You know. So in a frustrating twist of fate, I was like, it feels most likely that, you know, it's not gonna happen anytime soon. It makes sense. I've never set up my Xbox after the move. It's currently decorative. Mine is still hooked up to the TV, and I honestly, I told Aaron once we moved the Christmas tree, which we have, I was gonna redo that area, and I think the Xbox is gonna go away. You know, I think the Xbox is gonna go away. I'm not gonna get rid of it. But increases will by 3. I don't listen. I'd be surprised if Astrobot makes it a PC with how PlayStation 5 and PlayStation Legacy it is. I mean, it's gonna come to PC if Sony thinks they can make enough money on it. They have been putting a lot of PlayStation games on PC. It will come to PC if Sony decides, oh, hey, if we put this on PC, we can make a bunch of money. So, oh, hey. That's the ghost I saw earlier. Oh, well, hang on. If I were to turn it on, I can't imagine how many updates are due. Trying to think of the last time I turned it on. Trying to think of the last time I turned it on, and it's been a minute. Oh, it's running away. Who'd be lurking around in a place like this? Don't let him get away, boy. Hey, what if we went this way first? Oh, I mean, I guess we already have all of the things, so. It's probably been about 8 months for me, if not more. Yeah, I've probably turned it on twice since the boycott started. Well, that's not true. Because when the boycott started, I canceled my Game Pass, and Aaron and I finished Indiana Jones because we were in the middle of playing Indiana Jones. And I so, you know, probably turned it on a few times, but since then, probably twice, you know. So I'm just, you know, I'm gonna put it away. I'm gonna put it aside. I'm trying to think of the best way to sort of redo our TV sort of section. I kind of want to set up the second Steam Link so that we can have a Steam Link and a Switch on both TVs. Because I think, you know, Steam Link and a Switch on each TV for us is the best setup. Okay, so we'll save here. I doubt we'll need this backup save, but we'll keep this backup save. But I think a Steam Link and a Switch, you know, a Switch dock on both TVs, great for us. I need to test the keyboard mouse that I have to see if that'll work on the Steam Link, so we can figure that out. And then I want to set up, I need to figure out how to set everything up in such a way that if I want to, oh, hey, I want to set up the PS3 so that I can play this, you know, I can just do that. So part of that, you know, just got to figure it out, and that's what we're doing now. You know, that's my next big project. That's my next big project now that we moved the Christmas tree. I originally planned on building a desktop this summer with these RAM prices, making my gaming laptop go for a little longer instead. Have you looked at pre-builts, Green Bean? Because if I remember correctly, pre-builts, I haven't looked in a minute. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I think pre-builts have stayed pretty price stable for the time being. I will say, if you were looking at buying a Switch 2 to do it sooner rather than later, pre-builds can be better. Pre-build that you can modify later can be hard to find. I've never seen a pre-build that you couldn't modify later. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about like going to Micro Center and buying a pre-built tower. That's what I'm talking about. Oh. Some have parts welded, unfortunately. Oh, I've never seen that. That's wild. I've never seen that. That's bananas. What the fuck are you? Yeah, look at this guy. Richtelish, this guy rules. Apparently, Hideki Sato died today, the creator of Sega's consoles from the SG-1000 to the Dreamcast. I think I saw people talking about that. He was really young, right? Oh, look at his arm. Look at this. God, this game is good. This game slaps. This game is so good. 76? Oh, I thought it was, there's somebody else. Somebody else they were talking about just passed away and he was like 50 something.
Move! Give me strength! Move! Give me strength!
All right. Hang on one second. Boop. Okay. The Dawson's Creek guy was pretty, maybe that was it. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Why did you get encrimmed? I looked away for 2 seconds. Why did she get encrimmed? Okay. Okay, blessing's what I want. So let's do a regular attack. That's why we don't look away. You know, that's a good point. That's, you know, that's a good point. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Okay. So we're gonna be doing a lot of status management is what I'm learning. Okay, I guess that's just a magic thing. All right. Whoa, that's a good bit of damage. Okay.
Move. Give me strength.
Okay.
Move. Give me strength.
Sapphire, how you doing today? Okay. All right. Let's start. The skull shield is only for 1 turn, right? Which is a bummer.
Move. Give me strength.
Kind of wish skull shield was like a buff. Okay, well, don't do this. Come. Okay. Hell yeah! Big damage! Okay. All right. Good damage. Good damage. Good damage. This guy's a Digimon.
Give me strength.
This guy's a Digimon. This this guy has a Digimon card that I'm gonna put in Aaron's deck. Man, 600 for his basic attack. I love it. All right. This guy's, what if a dinosaur was also a piñata? Yeah. Yeah. Like, I like all his little wings. I love how much feather texture he has. You know? Like, all of the feather ridges on his neck are sick.
Move. Give me strength.
Okay, let's not do that. Let's not do that now. Let's calm that down. Oh, okay, hang on. I can't do a anti-magic shield because I'm about to use magic to cure. I'll have to look at the next town and see if they have like a Curia box or something like that. Big damage. Look at this.
Move. Give me strength.
Oh, that wasn't as much damage as I was hoping. Like, it was enough to beat him, yeah, but I thought that was gonna be a bigger hit, but you know.
Glad everyone is okay.
I would have liked more magic XP than 4. But hell yeah, boss down. Well, it looks like the crystal's probably sealed in here. Hey everybody, look over here. The person on this wall looks like Fina. Oh yeah, look at that. You're right. Wonder if this is the Quetya the villagers were talking about. We who have come from the Temple of the Silver Moon. Fina? Oh, this was Fina talking. We who have come from the Temple of the Silver Moon have sealed within the forests after the rains of destruction washed away the lands, the unsleeping giant Grendel. And upon his sealing, the green crystal was kept within these walls. This is written in the holy language of the Silver Temple. The Sylvites must have inscribed these words when they were here. These are the ruins of Ixtaka, right? Why would Sylvites come here? The rains of destruction nearly destroyed the green civilization. But even after the rains fell, Grendel still terrorized the land for many generations. The Sylvites came here to contain him. But they came too late. The green civilization was destroyed and the people were reduced to a few primitive tribes of scavengers. You're saying Boss Down made the Bear Down Chicago Bears song start playing in my head? The people from that village probably thought the Sylvites were gods because they were able to contain Grendel. It all makes sense now. That's why they thought Fina was this Quetya person. But it says the green crystal's kept within these walls, right? But I don't see a crystal anywhere. Wonder where it is. You're right, it should be here. Who's there? Oh, good, you know, good thinking to just shoot your hand at him. Don't let him get away, he might have the crystal. Oh, sick, good move. Great move, honestly. So this is the ghost. Who are you, and why are you following us? Please don't kill me, I'm a high priest of Ixtaka. A high priest? So you followed us all the way from Horteka? No, I didn't follow you. I've been here for a long time. It's my duty to guard these ruins. Lyrics! Lyrics, thank you for a 185 stream streak. That's ridiculous. If anyone tries to loot what's in these ruins or steal the sacred green stone, I contact King Ixtaka. Wait a minute, you mean to tell me the king knew where the lost city was all this time? Yes, we figured out Isapa's riddle, and we found Rixus. And here we found the sacred green stone. The king and Isapa were very happy, because we could use the stone to stop the Valuans. Stop the Valuans? You aren't going to... Tell us, or do you want me to crack your skull? All right, I'll tell you. The king and Isapa said that the sacred green stone had the power to awaken the giant. If the giant were to come, he would chase the Valuans back to the eastern skies and we would be safe. What? Yeah, this makes sense. I mean, it's funny that it's happening literally the day that we're here, but yeah, this makes sense. Sapa, now that you are free and the Valuans are busy looking for Vyse and his friends, we can summon the mighty giant. Awaken, King of the Forest! I who hold the sacred green stone command you to destroy our enemies. And then he's just gonna show up and he's gonna fuck everything up. Vyse, please forgive us. There's no other way for us to save the forest and people of Ixataka. I mean, I don't know if that's true. I get it, but... What's that rumbling sound? We're having a work crisis, everything is okay, but I just wanted to say hi. Lyrics, I hope the work crisis is resolved. Oh no, not again. Oh no, what's this guy gonna look like? Someone's summoning Grendel. What timing? Look over there. So King Ixataka was hiding the crystal from us all after all. This is going to be easy. All I have to do is take the crystal from him and the Empress will be pleased. I'm just gonna end up working more overtime this week. Yeah, but that's bad. You already work so much overtime. Awaiting orders, Admiral. Oh, I heard you were injured in the mines. Are you all right, sir? I don't ever want to hear you speak of those mines again. Understand? All ships, prepare for battle. Follow my flagship, the Cygnus. Head towards the light and find King Ixataka. Uh-oh. Oh, here he come. What? Whoa. Who do they get design these things? Holy shit. My boss is really, really sick right now. Her daughter and I have to make sure everything's together so she doesn't have to worry about it while she's out. Okay, punching it is really funny. The audio is still fucked up. God, just punching it is so funny. Blast! Retreat! We cannot get past the Gigas. Excuse me. But sir, the battle hasn't even started yet. Why are you questioning my orders? I refuse to die in these filthy lands. All ships return to Valu at once. Man, he gave up immediately. They weren't really about to kick his shit in, but also he gave up immediately. What them gigas do? Herb hello. Why would they awaken him? Wouldn't they understand the entire Valuan armada would retaliate against them? Everyone back to the little Jack. We have to stop him. Grendel's only attack is to punch the shit out of it. Look at him. That's so funny. Okay, hang on. Okay. We're gonna save. We're gonna redo this backup save. It's really funny that he's just like, oh, that's an airship? That's so funny. Let's go. Herb, how you doing today? Hope you're having a good Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. Sacred Giant, destroy our enemies. Chase them from our lands forever. Well, it looks like Grendel's awake. Admiral DeLoco, the experimental moonstone cannon's ready. Looks like it's time for me to test my newest weapon. Target King Ixtataca's ship. Day's okay, day off here for the holiday, chores and stuff, hell yeah. What? Sir, you're not gonna fire at the Gigas? The Gigas only follows the commands of the person holding the crystal. So if we destroy King Ixtataca's ship, the Gigas will be defenseless. This is what happens when you cross me. Fire the moonstone cannon! Oh, yeah, get fucked. Just gets it right in the face because they're just standing out there. Wake up! Wake up! Oh, this isn't good. He passed out. We must retreat. King Ixtataca was controlling the Gigas. Until he wakes up, it's going to destroy everything in its path. Y'all couldn't move the ship or nothing? Y'all couldn't, no? Okay. Day's going to, yeah. I'm glad some folks have the day off. Glad some folks have the day off. Aaron has the day off, which means we might have an adventure later today, but we'll see. This guy looks like an action figure I used to have. You know? This guy looks like an action figure I used to have. This is why there are leash laws. So close. Looks like there's still some fine tuning to be done. I'm sure Vyse has seen the Gigas. He's probably on his way here right now to try to save everyone. Be ready for him. Sir, ship's been spotted off the port side. He's here. I've been waiting for this. Well, Vyse, it's time to die. Wait till you feel the power of my moonstone cannon. You should feel honored that you are helping me test out my greatest creation ever. Grendel's in range, but there's a ship in front of it. It's DeLoco. It looks like we'll have to get past DeLoco first. Look out for that cannon. Aye, aye, Captain. Bring it on, DeLoco. All right, here we go. Here we fucking go. This ship stuff that sometimes is really annoying. Okay, hang on, I'm sorry. My noble Sims have been caught in a public scandal woohooing in the local lighthouse. That's hilarious. Woohooing in the lighthouse is wild. Okay. I've been waiting for you, Vyse. Now you'll learn the true power of the ever-changing chameleon. Looks like he's serious this time, boy. He's trying to get behind us. Vyse, make sure to watch out for that big cannon. One hit of that and we're dead. All right. Well... On the bright side, lighthouse tourism is up. On the bright side, everyone wants to go to the lighthouse. I'm glad that, like, when we get to this, it's kind of just like, yeah, I just chill. It just happens. Prepare to fire the Moonstone Cannon. Hold all systems, redirect all power. You can't knock me off balance if my ship isn't moving, Vyse. Feel the power of my Moonstone Cannon. The enemy vessel stopped. What's going on? Looks like he's got something up our sleeve, but now's our chance. We need to hit him as hard as we can while he's stopped. We'll take a bit of a beating, but we can take this chance to hit him as hard as we can. Or we can play it safe and back away. We won't do as much damage, but neither will he. Play it safe, because we're... Yeah, let's play it safe for now because we don't have a lot of focus saved up. So what we can do is... Matt, please stop saying feel the power of my Moonstone Cannon. It's really harshing the vibe in bed. Double ship speed. Is that good? Ooh, I didn't realize I could. Okay, hang on. Let's do a big hit. Let's focus and focus. Hell yeah. Yeah, good damage, good damage, good damage. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Just keep moving. What if I just keep moving? Well, okay. 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 That's not as much damage as I thought it was gonna be, so that's good. Probably used up too much energy on the last attack. Yeah, see, now we hit him. Now we hit him. Let's just shoot him with some G-type cannons. Yeah. Do 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 do. Nuge, are you here? I'm here. Nuge, hello. Can you in TCG Pocket, if you can you send me a muck from Genetic Apex? If you stopped again, what do we do this time? Yeah, take a chance, open fire. Ah, and then we can and then we'll be able to harpoon them next. Can you send me a Genetic Apex muck, please and thank you? I need it to finish the rental deck. Thank you. Yeah, Nuja's been, Nuja and a couple people like Nuja, Chamber, a few people on my friends list have been really amazing about sending me cards to finish holes in the collection. But I want to try to finish the rental deck stuff. Get those missions cleared up. Oh, 2 good hits. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, 2 good hits. I wish there was an easier way to request a specific card from Share, but okay, we're just gonna. Okay, okay, okay. Like, I really like the share function as a way for sharing commons and uncommons, but okay. We're gonna guard here. You're going to G cannon. You're going to heal us. Oh, you can't. You're going to focus. You're going to S cannon. Hell yeah, big damage. Let's go. Big damage. Let's go. Okay, check if it's the right one. The search function feels like writing a sequel script. I agree. I agree. Yeah, this is it, the dark one. Yeah, you got it. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, the search is simultaneously really powerful and really kludgy. I like filling my friends' holes. Oh, sorry. God, Nuja, gotta ban ya. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, whoops. Whoops, Nuja's banned. Whoops. Damn, I'll miss Nuja. My streak had to end sometime. And you know, isn't it just fitting that I was the one to do it? Hell yeah. Good clear. Good boss battle. It's not like the other one where I was like, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. This one's like, tell Nuja I want them to know it was me. Good battle. These, you know, when these are good, these are good. When these are good, these are good. This can't be. How could I? That's not the voice I had. How could I lose twice? That's not the voice. I lost it. I lost it. It's like a snivelly guy. This can't be. Nope. This has to be a dream. Just a bad dream. No, I lost it. I can't. I had it and Sir, get a hold of yourself. DeLoco's so mad he became Texan. We can't face the Gigas in this shape. All ships back to Valua. I had it. He was like the beetle guy from Yu-Gi-Oh! And all right, DeLoco's retreating. It's still too early to celebrate. We still have to stop Grendel. But he's too big. How do we stop him? You see that cannon? No matter how strong that thing is, if it falls into the canyon, oh, canyon. If it falls in the canyon, it'll get stuck. I see, so all we have to do is knock it down. Ah, wait for him to pass in front of it, then hit him in the back. Got it, all right, everybody, let's take him down. He's a whiny little gremlin, yeah. We need to get in close to damage that thing, but there's no telling what it'll do. It's just gonna punch us. Just keep an eye on the damage levels of the ship, boy. We'll try and damage him little by little. Okay. So, if I remember correctly, let me look at the manual. Okay, ship battle. Okay, so the degree of success is the colors. So I want to attack when it's green. And the C means a round of my attacks have a greater chance of hitting. Okay. Let me see if I Joey Wheeler. I found it. That was it. Okay. So, red squares are where they unleash the big attack. Yeah. Well, so I'm reading the manual, right? I'm reading the manual. Degree of chance / danger indicates the chance for Vyse to attack or the danger of being attacked. Red being the most dangerous, yeah. So we want to, let's do a cannon or a torpedo to land there. We'll do a focus and then we'll do a big gun. I wish it was easier to find the cards that I was missing for these decks. Such a pain. Ow. Oh, I gotta heal. I gotta heal. Ho! I gotta heal. I did. Oh no! Okay, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Oh, I'm glad we evaded after. Where do you think we should try attacking? It's legs. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, I gotta heal. I can't incrim. I gotta heal. And then Drachma will focus, so then we can hopefully fucking skewer him next turn. Throwing a rock at me is hilarious. Right? Throwing a rock at me is like incredibly effective, but also hilarious. Just be like, oh, hey, what's going on? Rock. Okay. All right. So now we've got, okay, we need to dodge here. We'll take a regular gun. We'll do this, and then we should, oh, hang on. No. Heal again. Oh, no. Oh, I understand. I understand what's happening. I understand what's happening. I should heal before he has his big attacks. Yeah. That's not a lot of damage. Like, comparatively. It's a shit ton of damage, like, numerically, but... Fist of Grendel! Damn. I'm so glad we healed. Okay. How are we doing narrative-wise? What's going on? Okay. Just okay. Have we tried seeing if the guy is ticklish? That's funny. Oh, we didn't encrim the ship at any point. That's sadly not surprising. We'll focus again. We'll do 2 focuses because we gotta do the spear. We gotta do the spear. I'm glad my ship is so cool I can really just sort of shrug that off, you know? I'm really glad that the little Jack is so fucking tight that we can just kind of shrug that off. You know, we got it together. We're like little Jacks. That's it. Yeah. No, I love it. Okay, boy, you can continue attacking, or you can back off and make repairs. No, let's keep attacking. We need to keep damaging that thing, even if we can only do it a little at a time. All right. It's chaos from sun. It is like super chaos. You're absolutely right, Brian. You're absolutely right. We're gonna toss a little heal there, just. It's his large cousin, the Jolly Green Chaos. That's it. Listen, that's a good joke. You shoot him in the, yeah, of course we are. What, you think I'm gonna shoot him in the front where he has a chance to counterattack me? Get out of here. No way. No, we're still pirates. That's a lot of fire. Surprisingly less fire than I thought. Yeah, the ship is strong. We got a good strong ship. We got a good strong ship. All of those random encounters turned into money. All of that money turned into good shit for the ship. I keep this ship decked out. Look, Grendel's acting strangely. Uh-oh, why am I getting a bad feeling about this? Wait, this might be our chance. Watch it carefully. It's not acting normally. If we'd attack it now, we might throw it off balance. Nice ship pun, thank you. If we hit it hard enough, we might be able to knock it into the valley. That should hold it for a while. Me playing Rogue Trader. Yo, that ship is strong though. What are you doing, boy? Hurry up, use the harpoon cannon. It's our only chance. Okay, but I don't have the ability to use the harpoon. Okay. Let's just focus. Let's just get built up. Fire is my totally not demon-infused death laser that sets my own ship on fire if I don't use it to set others on fire. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I gotta play more Rogue Trader. The ship battle isn't as great. Where are your crew with chicken heads welding a gun or a man wearing a diaper? Oh, Pirate Yakuza. Pirate Yakuza, you might be the last good one. You might be the last good one. Okay, scared. If I'm honest, scared and concerned. Hell yeah. Oh, my Tamagotchi just woke up. These boss battles sure are fucking up my my break time, let me tell you. We sure did wander into a boss battle, triple boss battle. All right, what do you need? Oh, I got one care mistake. Well, fuck. Hell yeah. All right, we knocked him into the valley. Good job, boy. Now's our chance to grab the green moon crystal and send that thing back where it came from. Woo! I'm glad we got a bunch of gold for fighting him. That's very funny. Grendel Wing. Yo? I know Matt's too early to have really committed ideologically. Let me tell you, I clicked that heretical option the second it let me, is what I'll say. Vyse, you saved my people and my lands. I don't know how to repay you. We were wrong. We should have never summoned the giant. With great power, you need great responsibility. The Gigas are far too dangerous. Am I Spider-Man? Yes, now we realize that. I am truly sorry. Vyse, you have proven yourself worthy. Entrust our sacred green stone. Use it to achieve peace. We have faith in you. I wonder if we get more green magic now. That would be fun. Thank you, King Ixotaka. We'll do our best. The Valuans have abandoned their encampments to the north. Now they've left, perhaps you might be able to travel through the Iron Net. If we pass through there, we'll reach North Ocean. That'll take us back to Valua. A yellow crystal should be hidden there. All right, everybody, we'll head back to Valua. We're getting, they're really upset with us now. Getting the yellow crystal's not gonna be easy. Sounds dangerous. Perhaps you ladies would like to stay behind here in Ixotaka. It's an island paradise. We have exotic food, nectars, waterfalls, beautiful sunsets.
Hey.
What do you say, Akia? Who knows? Maybe you'll find some more ghosts, too. Vyse, don't even joke about that. You know I'm afraid of them. I've had enough ghosts to last me a long time. You received the green moon crystal. Hell yeah. I wonder what that means. Hey, join us in our unending devotion to the ruinous powers as we tear down the edifice of the corpse emperor. A boomerang made from the bone of the green Gigas. Its power rivals the fist of Grendel. That fucks, you know? All right. Okay. So we're gonna go to the little Jack. We need to do one more thing. If the Valuans escape to north, they probably had to take down the net, right? That means we'll be able to reach North Ocean. Okay. Oh, this is canonical heretic jargon from the setting. Oh yeah, buddy, listen, let me tell you. Hello? Oh, is this not where it is? Am I? No, yeah, isn't this Horteca? Come on, I need to go back to town. I need to go back to town, please. Come on! Just let me go back to town so I can save and get more tea. Matt doesn't believe in brakes anymore. I just want a snack and my tea.
I'm glad everyone is okay.
Do you have a favorite ruinous power? No clue. Well, you know Warhammer. I love Tzeentch. Tzeentch is my homie. Because of course I love the power of do and be whatever the fuck you want. Okay, hang on. Browser. Okay, hang on. Enter the village, take the ladder to the left down. Okay, hang on. We'll do this and then we'll save. I'm guessing you'd be Zange, Eileen, Zange, and Slaanesh. Yeah, I don't hate Slaanesh. I don't hate Slaanesh. And then go up the pole. I feel like if you're a Warhammer fan, you gotta have one favorite Runa's power. You know, you gotta have one favorite bad guy. Failed. You're the one who got rid of the Valuans. It's only because of you that I was saved. Moonstone Mountain, they made me work. It was very hard, but thanks to you, I came home alive. My thanks. Please put this to good use. You received 1 Tropica. Hell yeah. Increases an ally's max HP by 200. Let's go. Rare buff item. Failed, how the heck you doing? Failed, I saw you donate for the friends thing. I'm taking a break in a second. Failed, I saw you donate for the friends thing. We were watching and I was like, ah, failed parachute. That's my friend. Slept in today, did some chores since I'm off for the holiday. Hell yeah. All right. All right. Fresh saves all around. But I'm gonna take my break. It's a little late, but if you haven't recently, make sure you get up, move around, take some stretches, stretch your neck, make sure you got some water, get a snack, get a meal if you haven't yet. I'll admit a couple times during the stream, I absolutely didn't have to see if Matt was still watching. We watched a good bit of it. We watched a good bit of it. But I gotta go take my break. When I get back, we'll do Game Dull, all that good stuff. I'll see everybody back here in a little bit.